Browns are starting to establish that they're absolutely in the quarterback market. Zach Jackson of The Athletic reported that they are going to be in the perpetual quarterback search. They will talk with quarterback prospects in Indy and talk to other teams about potential trades. So they're opening themselves up for business. Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel still there. Maybe it's somebody that's on the lower end of the spectrum that could be competition. Maybe they are taking a big old swing and they're going to go after a Kyler Murray, which is what I suggested as an interesting option. But Sean, for me, I really think that they need to strongly consider drafting Ty Simpson. And big news for Ty Simpson. This is going to be a big week for him, man. He was at 190 pounds when he got sick leading up to the end of the season. It was 190 apparently going into the Rose Bowl. He's back up to 215 already, so he's added a bunch of weight back. He's getting his weight back.
Yeah.
He's also going to throw, which is huge for him. I think if he goes out there, he throws well, he's going to kill it in interviews. I think that Monken should push to draft him. They need a young dude who works.
They have a young dude that works.
Shedeur Sanders ain't the future of the team.
What are you talking about?
Dude, there have been some wild discourses going on X that I have been tapping into. And surprisingly, there's some Colorado people that are being like, you are out of your damn mind if you think there's a conspiracy going up against Shedeur in this. Look,
I think there is.
Stop it.
Joe, okay, I don't mean to cut you off. I'll let you continue presenting. It's a nice point. Go ahead, please.
That was it.
Oh, that was it?
He had a bad year. Bring in another quarterback.
You can bring in another quarterback. I think that Shedeur should be QB1 rolling into camp. I think he should be somebody.
If you don't bring in another quarterback, yeah.
Or if you bring in another quarterback. If they draft Ty Simpson, he better be certifiably better than Shedeur Sanders, because now you have Shedeur Sanders with a fresh year, fresh team, new faces, new season. Do you remember when we were on a bad team in college and we had Darius Parantes, who was a decently starred recruit, hyped up quarterback, mobile, big arm, and he came on this team and we had like 3 wins with 3 weeks to go. And he started playing and he didn't look good and everything was out of place and it was just bad. Offense was bad with the starting quarterback previously, and offense was worse with the quarterback that we came in and subbed in because the season was in turmoil. The team was collapsing. Guys were giving up. We lost Sean Anderson to injury. There was a bunch of stuff that was going wrong. And then Darius transferred and he did pretty damn well. He's not playing in the NFL now by any means, but that season, our tragic season at Rhode Island, senior year, reminded me of this year with Cleveland and Shedeur, where is he supposed to put a tourniquet on this entire team with his performances as a 5th round? I had thought the expectations for when he took the reins were so high compared to what they should have been, and his performance better than expectations for me. So I would love to see him get the start this year.
His stats were terrible this year.
Man,
he threw 1 million interceptions. What do you mean better than it? He performed better than your expectation.
I saw him play, and man, I like the arm. I like the poise.
I had been a big Shedeur fan. I was very high on him as a prospect. I had a late first on him. I wasn't like in that kind of blind group of people that were just saying that like guaranteed this is a top 10 projected pick. I had a late first, bad quarterback class. I thought that he was worthy of going higher than that. I'm going to have a higher grade on Ty Simpson. I think that Ty Simpson showed a lot more for me this past year at Alabama with a lot more turmoil happening around him. I think that you can get a lot more out of Ty Simpson. I think that you have one season to see what Shedeur could do and how he would handle himself. And I thought he was fine. You know what he proved to me? He can be a really good backup quarterback.
No, he's a fringe guy. He's a fringe guy right now, man.
Look, he could totally become a Jacoby Brissett, Mac Jones, trying to think of some of these other guys that spot starters that could do solid. Like those guys is exactly what he could be. If Shedeur Sanders, when he's 30 or like 28, we spot him on another team and he's a backup, starter goes down, he steps in and suddenly does really well, just like Jacoby just did, just like Mac Jones just did, wouldn't shock me to the slightest. And he gets a really big contract or like a solid free agent deal to then start somewhere. That's his path. He got 1 year to start. the sample size of performance does not justify him coming in as QB1.
I thought it was too small of a sample size personally, and I'm not going to run down Ty Simpson, even though I am Team Shedeur here. You're not going to see me run down Ty Simpson because I liked what he did this season in college football. I thought he was very good, but he better beat Shedeur. Like he better certifiably beat him out in camp, or else I need a full season of Shedeur Sanders to see truly if he can be a young starter in this league. Because if not, your plan still holds. I could see that path for Shedeur Sanders where it just keeps on developing, and then it hits. But for the young starter, I got to see a full year, not a year where the coach is leaving right after and the whole team is falling apart. And literally,
well, he was
all of Cleveland is falling
he
apart.
was unjustifiably fired because I would argue what got Stefanski fired was the fact that, and this is your new head coach, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
What got him fired is the fact that he did not have a quarterback, nor was there a clear path or vision or foundation of the offense turning upward, because there was not a quarterback that was performing well enough to justify him staying.
Maybe they should give him some more reps in training camp.
Maybe that would help. Quarterback. Never mind. We're on the hierarchy of having been picked after Dylan Gabriel and being behind Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco, he was not going to get very many reps in camp.
You say those names right now, and I want to vomit thinking of them starting over.
Well, two veterans and a guy who was drafted ahead of him.
Yeah, that's still almost unacceptable to me after seeing their performance this past year.